So it did snow, not 3 to 5 inches, but it is insanely icy. I had to, I parked at the bottom of my hill and I walked down, but I couldn't walk down the driveway because it was so icy. I had to actually walk down in the grass. So it is extremely icy. I hope this trip to work isn't bad. It is so cold too. My hair is, I mean, it's completely frozen. Like, it's weird. You can't really see it in camera, I guess. But anyway, yeah, it is freezing and it is icy and it is snowy, and it's still gonna be an awesome day. And the main roads are actually clear, so it shouldn't be too bad at all. I don't live on a back road per se, but I do live off of a main road, so that part usually doesn't get scraped, and that's super bad, but all this is super fine. It's not slick. It's you can see the black asphalt, and it should be a super smooth transition to work. And then I don't know what it's supposed to do today. I don't know if it's supposed to snow more. I don't know if it's supposed to be sunny or anything like that, but I guess we'll find out. Hopefully, honestly, I wouldn't mind the snow. I mean, it's the weekend. We're not going anywhere. So, you know what? If you want to snow, I mean, let me get home and then go ahead. Literally, as soon as I said that. Here's the thing. I live in Bluefield, on the border of West Virginia. I live in Bluefield, Virginia. I live on the border of Bluefield West. Bluefield West has never taken care of their roads. The roads in Bluefield West are generally pretty covered, as to where Bluefield, Virginia is generally fine. So if you work in West Virginia and you're from Virginia, you get a false sense of safety heading to work simply because the roads are normally fine. Not always, but the roads are fine in Bluefield, Virginia, and as soon as you hit the border, man, like where the patrol truck stops, or the salt truck stops, I should say, it's way worse. I don't know why. Maybe they have a different scraping plan. I'm sure they don't meet at the exact same time in the same area, but it seems like the West Virginia side always has worse conditioned roads. Now, another ironic story is Tazewell County, which is where Bluefield, Virginia is, even with the clear roads, usually cancel school. Mercer County, which is where Bluefield, West Virginia is, their roads will have 40 feet of ice on it and they still go. They may get a 2-hour delay, but they usually don't cancel it, so who knows what's going on. Alright, we are home and I'm super pumped about it. Got a long weekend. It's a 3-day weekend. What are you doing, buddy? You in your swing? Huh? He's in a swing. Today is his 1-month birthday. It's crazy to think that this guy is a month old, which is even more crazy to think that me and Tracy have kept a human being alive for 30 days. That's impressive. So today we've got to take his pictures, his 1-month pictures. You know, they put the little things on them, and of course we have multiple sets of those, so we're gonna have to take 2 pictures at least. So it's gonna be fun. First, we're gonna be doing some eating some Subway, eating fresh as it were. Hey, how do you feel about keeping a baby alive for 30 days? Is that pretty impressive? I think it's super impressive, don't you?
Yeah.
Like, there should be like a medal that goes with that.
I agree.
I think it's cool. He's happy about it too.
Take that for a minute and calm it.
Settle it down, buddy. He said nope. What, are you good?
Oh.
You're almost good. Just hold on to it for a little bit longer.
That face is not conducive.
Pick him up and get him ready again. He usually doesn't cry. I don't know what his problem is.
He's hungry.
He's upset with you.
What?
He said you've been treating him bad all day. Haven't you, buddy?
He just stops instantly.
Camera at the ready.
Remember that finger you threw me all the time?
All right, here we go. Get it. Get it. Get your couple. There we go. 1 month. 1 month old. You're still alive. Now we gotta do the other
Hold
sticker.
on.
Here's the superhero, and who are you this month? You're Superman! Which sucks, because that's like my least favorite superhero. Don't criticize me for that.
My shadow keeps getting in the way.
My shadow?
Mine and yours.
Your shadow sucks.
Your camera shadow's on it.
Alright, it is D&D time. Our buddy, our buddy Myra came up. She wanted to see the baby, so she came up. I took a, I don't know, 30 second to 1 minute nap. Tracy's feeding the baby, and we ran out of short bottles because she's sterilizing them.
So he's got this huge
So he's got this massive bottle for
It's like bigger than his whole body.
3 ounces of food, so that's kind of funny. But anyway, sorry, my memory card died, or ran out of space. But anyway, it's Dungeons and Dragons time. I will holler at you guys here in a bit.
I just got done playing Dungeons and Dragons. It is it's after 1 o'clock in the morning. And here's what I'm going to do. I bought this huge bag of different kinds of jerkies a little while back. So we're going to randomly try one. These are like exotic flavors. If you're new to the vlog, what is this one? Alright, here we go. We're going to try duck jerky. Let's see how good this is. Now, last time I did this, I think it was kangaroo jerky, and it tasted absolutely terrible. So I'm anxious to see how this tastes. Now, I did have somebody point out that these are blank, it's like whatever meat it is, duck or whatever, with pork, which can alter the flavor. So I don't think it was true, genuine kangaroo jerky as much as it was maybe flavored that way. But I'm real anxious to see, regardless, what this tastes like. And of course, as per usual, you have to know how to break into Fort Knox in order to open these things. But this one should be easier to eat because it's not flat like the other ones are, like from where this one's rounded. Hopefully it'll be a little easier to eat. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so here we go. It's actually really good. It does taste different than the kangaroo jerky. Okay. This is super good. If this was just on the market normal and not super expensive, I would totally eat this regularly. It does taste different than regular beef jerky. I made mention that the kangaroo beef jerky tasted kind of different, but pretty similar to regular beef jerky, but this actually tastes different. Oh my god, this is so good. Now I am wondering how much of that has to do with this being a stick and not a flat piece of jerky, because the kangaroo, remember, was the flat, like, was the flat piece, and this is more of a stick. It's a little easier to eat, kind of like a Slim Jim or something. It's not bad at all. It doesn't have, the kangaroo jerky did have a kind of a toughness to it. I think it was like a grittiness to it. This doesn't. And I've never tried duck, so I don't know exactly what I'm comparing it to, but I really, really dig this. I would say on a 1 to 10 schedule, 1 to 10 schedule? 1 to 10 ranking system, I'd probably give this an 8 or 8.5 out of 10. This is very, very good. I kind of wish I had another one. It's super good. So I want to talk for a second about collaborations. Now, I just recorded literally almost a 20-minute version of this, and I think I have the main points I want to say now, and I can get them out to you guys. Collaborations, I want to do collaborations with a couple of vloggers, but the problem is I find it to be a little difficult, especially from where I have a lower amount of subscribers, and there's other vlog channels taking off, which is super fine, but like, I feel like it's hard, and I feel like vloggers have a hard time collaborating, especially if you're a smaller channel. If you're a smaller channel and you're a, say, gaming channel, I think it makes it a little bit easier because you can find other gaming channels across the world, essentially, with a similar amount of subscribers that you do. Hey, let's get online, let's get on PSN or Xbox Live or through your Steam account or whatever. Record it, both upload the video, and you essentially switch subscribers. And that's what it's all about. That's what collaborations are for. You're basically taking your subscriber base and showing them to this person. They're doing the same for you with their subscriber base. And you're normally recommended to do a collaboration with somebody around the same amount of subscribers to you, because, for example, if I wanted to collaborate with Roman Atwood, who's got nearly 11 million subscribers, why would he choose me? Why would it be like, yeah, you, man, you've got 760 subscribers and I've got 10 million. That sounds like an even trade. You know what I mean? And I think that vloggers have a harder time, again, when you're a smaller channel, because there's not a lot of people in the area who do this stuff. In my area, I mean. I'm in a smaller town, so I don't really have that option. And it doesn't really make sense to do a collaboration with a gamer or a musician or, you know what I mean, like anything like that, because it's not really the same content. Now, I've been super fortunate, and my channel did actually get a big boost from the prank reviewer when he was the prank reviewer, and it's Weirdest News Now, and there wasn't a whole lot of people that came over, but it was more than I thought because, again, it's not the same content. Like, he doesn't make the same content. And that's the problem with trying to collaborate with people who do different things. It doesn't make sense to collaborate with people who aren't doing what you're doing because that's the audience you want to be in front of. As a vlogger, you want to collaborate with other vloggers because those people, his audience, their, her audience, whatever, watch vlogs. If you're a gamer, you want to collaborate with gamers because, again, same thing. Or music, you want to do musicians and stuff like that. And again, it makes it harder too because you're not in the same area all the time and you can't travel, especially for smaller channels, unless YouTube is your job, and then you can. So I do think vloggers have it just a bit harder as far as being able to collaborate because you can't just do something over the internet. Again, gaming channels, meet up online, record stuff, both upload it, whatever, boom. Even music, man, you can record an entire sample of music and then send what you did to the other guy, and then he can fill in the spaces around it. Like, I feel like vlogging is one of the big things that you have to be in person to do because that's kind of the general point, you know what I mean? Now, you know, I have my goals and I have my people that I want to vlog with and stuff like that, but it's just super unrealistic right now. Even if I wanted to vlog with some of the lower subscriber people, like John Hill's got 300,000 subscribers. Of course, he also lives in California. I'm in Virginia, but like, it's just super unrealistic, you know? Like, obviously, I would love to vlog with your Roman Atwoods of the world. Like, I think he's a super cool dude, and he lives in, I think, like, outside of Columbus, Ohio, which isn't even super far away, but like, that's kind of an outlandish goal. Like, I feel like I would have to have way more than 760 subscribers, but like hundreds of thousands, if not in the millions of subscribers for him to even, you know what I mean? I feel like vlogging is so hard to get a foot in the door sometimes. Now, a lot of vloggers are quitting, which means that it opens the doors for guys like me. And the other reason for collaborations, this all goes together, is YouTube has an algorithm that promotes videos. They have a certain algorithm that shows what'll show up when you search for things. There's a certain algorithm that has stuff that shows up in your recommended bar right. I don't know how the screen is, but on one of these sides there's a recommended tab right beside this video. There's like videos that are like recommended for you, and there's algorithms that search that. The problem is YouTube seems to, it's almost like, I'm not saying they have an agenda, it's not a political thing or anything like that. I feel like YouTube has a very set way of what they want to promote. They want to promote the bigger channels and stuff like that, and I fully understand. I've talked about this before and I'm not going to talk about it again, but it's hard. And I know some of the bigger channels, like Boogie for example, there was a tweet that he sent out not too long ago talking about how his view count had went down, and he thinks that it has to do with the algorithm and YouTube, and it's not putting his videos out there. And plus, YouTube's making it harder. Like, unless you hit the notification thing, you might not even see that that person does a video today. And I think one of the reasons that my channel even does well in general is from where I have regular content every day. People know to come and check, because usually by 9 a.m. Monday through Friday I have a video, and then on the weekends they're kind of at random times sometimes, but without a regular schedule, I mean, I couldn't imagine having to do some of this stuff. Boogie, for example, I mean, he kind of just uploads when he does a video, you know what I mean? There's not a set schedule, so his views are suffering because it's not always putting videos in the recommended box or even in your subscriber box, which makes no sense to me, because the point of subscribing to a channel is you want to watch their content. So I'm not exactly sure who put the go-ahead through on that, but that seems a little strange. But that's the reason that you want to collaborate, is because since YouTube, it's so hard to grow just naturally and organically, and there's obviously people that do. You can get a viral hit and gain millions of subscribers, but we're talking about the average road for the average Joe. You want to collaborate, because if I get 760 subscribers and I vlog with a guy who has 760 subscribers, now obviously I'm not going to gain all 760 subscribers from him and vice versa, but the idea is you put each other in front of your own audiences. You still make stuff entertaining and super cool for the vlog, but it helps each other grow, because these guys will go over here and then you'll kind of trade off viewers, and that's a natural way to grow. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that for a minute. I do think vloggers in general have it a little bit tougher when it comes to collaborations because of the content, but I guess, you know, you reap what you sow. That's what you go into. That's what I went into. I wanted to vlog. I changed this channel into a vlogging channel, and I can't complain because my channel's grown tremendously since doing that. And with that being said, guys, I am going to go to bed. Like I said, it's 1:15 now. I've been rambling for a while, so I don't know how much of that I'll cut out. Hopefully it makes sense to you guys. But I am going to go to bed. I'm sure he'll probably be up within a little bit to want to eat and stuff like that, which is fine. But tomorrow I am going to my buddy Evan's house. Probably going to play some games as per usual. Might check out Savory Flavors and probably come back here for a while because Tracy is going to go out and I'll probably stay here and watch the baby. So yeah, tomorrow is going to be a super awesome day. I know that it will be. Hopefully I can get caught up on a little bit of sleep tonight. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today. I tried to film as much as I can. I can't believe that we have kept our kid alive for a month. That, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it's obviously we're not going to kill it, but like, it's just weird, like, because another human life is your responsibility, and we've managed to do what we need to do, which, you know, you eventually adapt to it and do what you got to do. So it's just crazy. I can't believe he's a month old already, man. Time flies. It's insane. I remember being in the hospital, and doesn't seem like it can be real that he's already a month old. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed today. It means the world to me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.